Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the New Canaan High School Gymnasium, where the New Canaan Rams play host to Weston. We're in for a good one. Myself, John Frieders, joined alongside Henry Lapin, and we cannot be more excited for this home season opener for the Rams. Yeah, you know, you talk about New Canaan and just how dominant they've been in recent years, but they come into this season after having 8 seniors who contributed a lot to their program last year. They ended up graduating, but then you got all this young talent come in. You still got Griffin Bramlett and Fletcher Huron, who are the key cornerstones of this Rams team this year, as they're the only 2 varsity returners. But then you also got the likes of Luke Robinson, Andrew Esposito. You got guys that can really put the ball in the rim. You got Cy, who's also a star player and really a Swiss Army knife, as Coach Meltzer described him today in our interview. We interviewed Meltzer. He talked about just how interesting this season is going to play out. They really haven't found their identity yet, as they're a game in. They had 2 preseason games that went pretty interesting for them, but they haven't figured out really their bread and butter yet. They haven't figured out how they can dominate with this lineup. They don't have the team chemistry necessarily to wear on point, but Danny Meltzer brings in his experience, and he knows what he's doing. We talked with him today, and he talked about the confidence that he just wants his guys to have in themselves, in their teammates, and also in the coaches. You know, you talk about it. They come in and they've been pretty good. They unfortunately come off a loss to Harding, which was a close loss, narrow loss. They lost by 3 points, but then they also come in looking for just that big win. They have an opportunity to kind of seal the deal with a big win over Weston tonight.
Yeah, New Canaan. Meltzer wants the team to play with confidence and be aggressive. Meltzer wants the players to stay cool under pressure while also taking it all in, as this is the first home game and the first varsity game for many of the players.
And we're off and running. Fletch wins the tip. Got by Teddy Whitaker, given to Griffin Bramlett, who used to be called Agent Zero after a number change. And that's inside to Eddie Chandra, the sophomore. And that puts New Canaan up 2-0. Kick to the corner, that's 4. Blocked by Fletcher Huron. Whitaker Chandra up top, then you got Kavaramu and Fletch. And that was a 3. Shot was Bryce. Jackson Bryce. That ball's on the ground, stolen. Weary's gonna run it. Kicks it to the corner to Bryce. That was off, but stolen by Weston. Laid up and in by Jackson Bryce after missing the 3, gets the rebound and puts it up 4-2.
That was nice offense there by the Rams. They're using constant movement, triangle formation.
There's Chandra to Akavaramu. That's Cy. Putting it up and in, laying it in. Chandra to Huron. Huron to wide open Bramlett, and he misses. Rebounded by Whitaker, though. Inside, finds Chandra with the wide open layup. And that one is in. 4 early points for the sophomore. Rams up 6-5.
Yeah, Rams really excited about Chandra. Key sophomore. He was developing last year. Now he's getting his first chance at starting varsity. And
that was stolen by Fletch Huron. Huron with the and 1. Up and in. Finishes through the contact. I believe that was James Stack that went up to guard him. Or Paul Forster up to Stack. Stack inside to Forster, and that's an easy 2 for Weston.
Any space on the side of the court. See if their ball movement can get better here.
Whitaker to the corner to Chandra. Chandra with the open look. Rebound by Huron. And that's an easy layup for the senior. Talk about it. You know, he's able to control the tempo as he gets inside to Whitaker. And that's going to be a blocking foul on number 11. Zachary Selden. Here's Bramlett at the line for the second shot. Could go 1 for 2, and he does. A little heat check there as he puts one up from a couple feet from outside. Akavaramu with the Euro step highlight play, and that one is in as the bench is in disbelief.
Here of Cy's Euro step, just an incredible play. Cy, you can see fast break. He goes past number 5 and get into the paint and makes an incredible play.
Yeah, and Meltzer's going to keep the same 5 out in the court. That's Bramlett, Fletch here on Teddy Whitaker, Henry Chandra, as well as Cy Akavaramu, and that's in the corner. Teddy Whitaker, Fletch Huron, bang. Rebounded by Huron. Here's Chandra coming downhill, puts it up and in, finishes through the contact. And that was Josh Wallace looking and goes inside. Josh Wallace, the junior guard, 5'9". Really solid player for this Weston team. Goes up and tries to finish through contact, gets fouled after missing the first, and we'll see if he misses the second. And that one gets the friendly roll on the rim, and that one drops in. Stolen by Weston. Great defense there to get back on in transition. That was put up by Josh Wallace. What a move there, the left-hand finish. As their side, Akavaru with the easy layup off the left hand. Back to Whitaker. Whitaker to Fletcher Huron. Huron up top, working on his defender. Gets it down low to, I believe that was Esposito. Esposito making his impact known right away. As here's Selden up top. Gets it to Jackson Bryce. Bryce puts it up and in. 2 points there for the senior for them, but you could see in high school basketball, those leads disappear, and in the NBA, the leads disappear quickly. So you have to keep pushing. As Bremen's wide open in the corner, he smashes that one home. Drops it in 4-3. Almost stolen there by Bremen. Bremen's Wallace going inside again, and that's stolen by Whitaker. Whitaker up to Soma. Soma with the spin move and lays it up and in. Passes it in, try to get something going. Here you really could get it to anyone. Back to Akavaru to Bramwit. Bramwit for 3. Bang! Griffin Bramwit with the second 3 of the night. The senior stolen by Akavaru. Throws it up and gets fouled. Here's Akavaru. First shot up and in.
Wow, so we got to be careful about that.
That was Selden to Josh Wallace. To the corner. And that was Jackson Bryce. Gets to his spot and converts. That's a pretty looking shot for the senior. Tried to get it to Alex Russi there. Jackson Bryce turns it over. And they're going to call a reach in on New Canaan.
The possession because there's free throws coming up there.
As Bryce drains the first one. Esposito just came in along with Teddy Whitaker. Bryce, nothing but net on the second, drains the second one. That makes the lead 12 for the Rams. He's gonna push it in transition to Selden. Selden to Bryce. Bryce with the shot. The mid-range shot floats through that net. Trying to spin his defender. Here's Chandra going up for the layup and gets fouled. Here is the sophomore. Puts up the first one, and that one's in. And that one's off, but that's kicked back out. Great rebounding as Akavaru goes up and fouled. Got the rebound there and got them 2 shots at the charity strike. Side drains the first one. That was... Here's going to be 2 shots for Chandra. I'm not sure where the shooting foul was there. That looked like a floor foul, but I guess when his feet left the ground, they're going to call it as he knocks home the first one. The sophomore has had a big impact on this game so far. Mentioned really the seniors and the juniors getting a lot of... And Weary not able to get the layup to go. Up to Chandra, and that's a dime. What a pass there by the Rams. And that's to Stack. Stack to Wallace. Wallace from the corner. And that one's through.
Disagree with almost all of these calls from the second half.
Chandra gets wide open down low and puts it in. Henry Chandra, man, a sophomore, doing big things for this Rams team. Here's Selden up to Wallace. Wallace with a wide open 3 for this Rams team. Pledge to Sai. There's Akavaru. Akavaru finishes. That's a layup. That's 2 points. Here is Bramwit. Throwing it up to Huron, wide open with the layup, with the little stare down. Whitaker to Huron. Huron goes up with the fake and gets fouled. He's gonna get 2 shots at the charity strike as he hits the first one. Now Weary, little flip-flop. Rams shifting effortlessly as Wallace drains the 3.
Mean 2 more free throws, and with this lead starting to dwindle down, that's something that they can't afford.
Here is Casper Weary with the first one. Nothing but net. Communicating with his teammates how he needs players to watch the little full court heave that Bramwood has done. Back to Wallace. Wallace to Jackson. Bryce. And he misses. Rebound by Casper Weary. Casper Weary at the line, made 2 of 2 last time. Now 3 of 3 as he hits the first one there. Soma's gonna, Casper Weary the chance to make it a 7-point New Canaan lead. And he does. Up by 7 against Weston.
Both teams
1:38 remaining.
Both teams officially in the bonus now.
And Soma hits the first one.
We'll see if they still go that tactic with Rams being in bonus.
There is Soma for the second, and he converts. Forster's at the line, and he hits the first one. Jackson Bryce inbounds it to Larry. Back to Jackson Bryce, and bang! Hits the 3, 46-41. Sai, steal there by Akavaramu. Chandra to playing the pick and roll game with Soma and fouled.
This contest.
And Chandra hit the first foul, and his free throw, and he hits the second, going 2 for 2.
New Canaan Rams.
Whitaker set his feet down on the ground like in concrete and did not move.
And sinking both of these shots, making it a 9-point game, 3 possessions, and that could surely lock this one up for the Rams.
There is the first, up and in, as he's gonna take the second one here. Up and in. Bramwood hits both. Now one's off, rebounded by Forster to the corner to Wallace. And that's a foul on Whitaker, I believe. It looks like he just barely touched him, but they're gonna ring him up for another foul. Both teams in the bonus, so any foul results in 2 shots as Bramwood takes the second. And that's cash. Akavaramu is gonna hold it, and that will seal the deal for the Rams. Rams end up victorious in the battle against Weston, winning 51-44.